Hello, this is Deadly to All. I'm bringing my Remington Gun guide. I'm sorry about the lack of videos, I've been really busy lately. Anyways, the Remington is the other sniper rifle you unlock other than the intervention. It unlocks at rank 12. The range is 70 max to 140 minimum. The damage is 75 at the closest range to 67 at the farthest, and you will get one-hit kills. It may not seem like that because it's not at 100 damage, but you have body multipliers, so if you hit certain part of the bodies, you deal more damage. The rate of fire is 40 shots per minute. So if you had an unlimited magazine and you just kept pulling it, you could fire 40 times. The magazine starts with 6 whenever you spawn in, or if you reload from an empty magazine. So if there's 0 bullets and you reload, you'll have 6. Or if you just spawned in, you'll have 6. But if you ever reload, you will then have 7. You can see on my screen I have 7 right now. And if I do die, when I do die, you'll see that when I spawn in, I reload and I gain an extra bullet. The reload times are when it's empty, so when there's 0 bullets left inside the magazine. So if I fire 7 shots right now, and then I reload, it's 5.72 seconds. And the 1 bullet reload, which means there's 1 bullet or less, 1 bullet or more inside the magazine, you have 3.75 second reload. So this is important because you don't have to have extra 2 seconds. You're subtracting 2 seconds. Besides that, I'm going to give you a class now in general strategy because that's really it for the stats. Sight is personal preference. But always remember, the smaller the sight, the more loss in stability you have. So when you're aiming down sights and you're just looking around, you'll shake more. The sight will shake more, but you don't really notice it. It's not like it's some huge loss in accuracy. You also have the barrel. And if you are going to run a suppressor, which I don't recommend, make sure to run the PBS-41 because suppressors nerf you 50 to 20%, and why it's in 50 to 20% velocity. This is because the standard suppressor, which you unlock first, only loses you it loses you 50% velocity, while the PBS-41 suppressor is the best and it only loses you 20% velocity. The suppressor's obviously going to keep you off the map, but at the distance you're sniping, I don't really see the benefit. And the way the snipers work in this range, you're only going to be hitting up to 35 studs, so there's benefits, but it's really minor. The grip, I personally find the grip doesn't really matter. You can put a grip on if you want. You can increase your hip fire, but then you get more stability problems, and you're not really gonna hip fire anyone. As far as others, you could attach a laser, but I don't really see you hitting anything. But you could if you want. There's also, if you have a high-powered scopes like 6 times or more, if you have a laser, the laser will show up on the scope. Ignore that laser. Do not aim with it. Like, if you get the laser onto their head, that's not where the bullet is gonna go. So make sure you're not aiming with the laser. And then that's really it for attachments. Strategy. This gun fires fast. Well, not actually fast, but fast for a sniper rifle. You should be using this for getting up close and personal as a sniper. It's the better close range one, but this is also the more skilled sniper. it has a higher rate of fire, but it loses out in the damage department. It deals less damage than the intervention. So your your one-shot kills are you're gonna get less one-shot kills. In my opinion, you're not really gonna get that many one-shot kills, but you definitely will get some more than the intervention. But here you can see the advantage is I get a fire faster. Oh, and make sure you have a pistol, one that you like, and not the Magnum. I mean Rex, my bad. Because a lot of times you just need to land one shot, and the Magnum's the worst gun for doing that. So you want to be up close. It fires really fast, but you're going to get more hit markers than the intervention. So this is for the skilled players. Skills, personal preference. Now, if you're comparing the Remington to intervention, you gotta ask yourself a simple question. Well, first off, the Remington is pretty hard to unlock. Well, not hard, it just takes a while, because you get it at rank 12, with the intervention unlocks at rank 12, which will take you a while. I would never recommend buying guns, because if you want attachments, you almost always have to buy them. So, the comparison is, are you aggressive, and do you prefer, are you better at aiming? Because if you are good at aiming, then the Remington's going to give you 5 extra shots per minute, which is actually a decent amount. So, it's really important to decide, are you going to be up close, and you need that higher firing rate, but you're really accurate, or do you want the intervention, which has it has a better one-shot body range, so you don't have to be as accurate, but it fires slower. Really, it's just that's your choice. For long-range sniping, I would probably be more partial. I would want more the intervention. For close range, I'd prefer the Remington, but of course, it's personal preference. The differences are reload times are pretty much the same. The intervention is like 0.25 seconds faster, so you won't be really noticing that. The rate of fire is the Remington has 5 extra shots per minute, but the intervention has a magazine size of 8, while the Remington has a magazine size of 7. The damage is slightly in favor of the intervention with 80, which falls to 70 at a distance, and the Remington 75, which falls to 67 at a distance. The range is slightly in favor of the Remington, and you won't really notice it. The intervention is 70 max, 130 minimum, and the Remington is 70 max and 140 minimum, so your minimum is going to be 10 higher. And then you unlock intervention at rank 0 and Remington at rank 12. Anyways, that's it for this guide. I'm sorry for the lack of videos. See you next time.